Well, guys, how's it going today? So here's pretty much our first live stream for 2020, and probably will be the last live stream for 2020. Um, as you can see, she's snowing like a bitch, and just like the thumbnail says, first snow of the year. Well, yeah, they're saying 1 to 3 inches for here anyway, but that could change. Obviously, you can see it's definitely sticking, but I don't know from what it says on the weather apps. There, it's supposed to get them to the 40s again in a few days. So, but yeah, the snowflakes are they're pretty good size too for yeah, for the first snow of the year. This is literally the first real snow of the year. We've had a few flakes here and there, and yeah. So I just pulled out the snow plow, and I'm not done chopping leaves yet, but that's not freaking surprising anymore this time of the year. So I've just decided to say to hell with it and put the mower away and just be pretty much just done with it. So I did get the chance kind of just to rinse off the mower and just to get into the final dust off and whatever else, and cleaned it and whatever else. But still got to do that to Big Red yet, but it's probably not going to happen. The garden hoses are up in the garage right now, but they're probably close to freezing, but I drained most of the water out of it, but I imagine there's still some in there. But yeah, so yeah, another thing I did, because I just kind of wanted to try it and see how it would work, I adjusted Big Red's shocks for the first time on the front there. I kind of forget. The way I remember it, because I'm an idiot and forgot to take pictures before even messing with it, is that the front end always used to sit so damn low, like it was going downhill. So what I did is I adjusted it. Well, the first time I only went 2 clicks, and after that I went to go to the farm, and I had some stuff to take there, and I didn't even get down the road, and Big Red he was driving like he was driving in low. Like, it just seemed like it was slower than normal. So I don't know if it was because of the shocks or what, but then so I went back to the garage, jacked it back up, and looked at everything again, and it looked like the driver's side shock was 1 or 2 more clicks more than this side. Now, I didn't do that when I was adjusting it, so that's kind of telling me that possibly these were out of adjustment when I got Big Red. It's just I didn't notice because it was obviously kind of in the factory setting a little bit. So, but what I ended up doing now, I double looked at everything again and see why it was acting funny, and so, like I said, one was adjusted more than the other, which maybe could have made it seem like it was pulling funny. I don't know, but I just adjusted them. I forget which is the factory setting now, because again, like I said, I didn't take pictures, but I think the factory setting, I think, was supposed to be here, where this big notch is. But see, I'm on notch 1, and that's what it is on the other side as well. And after just adjusting everything and just making it go 1 notch, I mean, I don't know if, to me, it just kind of seems like Big Red's still level. Like that's a plus. You know that he's more level now. I think the front shocks are getting wore out. I know that. I think it was Mossman 381. I don't really watch his videos too much anymore, but he adjusted the shocks on his Ranger, and it was pretty much the same setup as that. And I can't find that video because I couldn't remember how to adjust that, but I just winged it. And then I looked it up on YouTube. I found a couple of videos, and they were doing it to, I guess, like a 570 or whatever. Kind of, that's pretty much the same damn machine anyway. There's really no difference. So, people there, they were using some kind of big vice grips. Your machine should come with a tool to do that. Mine came with a tool. It's a 2-in-1. It is for the shocks, so one end is for the shocks, and then the other end of that tool is for the clutch. I guess so if you had to change the belt, you could just use that tool. So at least Polaris is nice enough to give you a tool to help you with that, but I don't know. I don't really know what it should be adjusted to for plowing snow. Now, I suppose since I'm running a snow plow, I probably would want it a little stiffer. But I don't know. It just seems like 1 notch is enough for right now. And it still seems level, and it still seems like it's... Another problem is, too, is that when you had the snow plow on, the front end would sag a lot. Obviously, because the suspension's too loose, but... when you would pick the snowplow all the way up, there wasn't much clearance underneath the snowplow itself and then the ground. So you're always banging shit when you're trying to even just go down the stinking road. But I think now, since I've adjusted that, it's going to be a little bit better now. Missed a comment. Where'd it go? First, I got to take my gloves off. But yes, I think I did see that there. It's, of course, I do live in Minnesota. I think that's what you said. Of course, I'm wearing my fucking gloves, but where is the comment? Oh, that's nice. So, yeah. So, but yeah, I do live in Minnesota, and obviously, snow. Why can't I not get the comments to pop up? Oh, here we go. This is a different phone, so I'm used to, so this is a completely different layout. So, yeah, well, my snow plow is getting wore out, even though it's only like, 9 years old, but I've moved a lot of snow with it, and the down here, this is where it mounts to, like the mount, right here, there's a bolt. Yeah, well, those threads are stripped out, so that bolt's literally just kind of just, wedged in there to keep my plow on. I want to do away with that because I'm sick of it. It's just, if you get light snow, it's fine, but when you get that wet stuff, you need a blower or something to move it. But snow blowers are expensive, but what are you going to do? Yeah, mine's a front end plow. I think with these machines, I think there was 2 different types, and like yours is the mid mount, or underneath. Some say that's stronger than the front. I don't really know if that's true or not, but my plow is quick disconnect. I don't know about the front ones or the mid ones, if they're quick disconnect or not, but mine's quick disconnect, so that's why I like mine better. So a Honda, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would want a Honda 4-wheeler, to be honest with you. I like Polaris, but I kind of wouldn't mind trying maybe a Can-Am, or I want to get a John Deere Gator with a cab. But right now I'm dealing with this, so Got to pull pins. Well, that still sounds like it's quick disconnect. Mine, you just pull a cable and it pops off. I don't have the plow here, so I can't show you it because it's up in the garage. But this is where it would sit all winter or all summer long. So. What's for sale, a Gator or a 4-wheeler? Or I guess, yeah, you were talking about a Gator because you said cab. Yeah, I've seen some of those. I even seen a Gator at my local John Deere dealer. And pretty nice. Okay, yeah, you were talking about a Gator. Yeah, they're about 30 grand. They're freaking expensive. The one I looked at was at my local John Deere dealer because I had to go there to get stuff for the mower. And that thing had a fully enclosed cab, heat, air, radio. Just had factory lights. It didn't have the upgraded LEDs. They were just factory halogen. Front brush guard. It was a John Deere color. It wasn't like that camo or anything. It was just stock John Deere green and yellow. But that thing was nice. I would love to get my hands on one of those because, with this kind of crap, a cab would be nice. But I've been thinking about building a cab for this guy. But, the cab would still have to be removable. Because in the summertime, I don't need it. But it's obviously this time of the year when a cab would be nice. I do have obviously a front windshield, but that does F all in these kind of conditions. It's nice for the bugs, but not so much for wind and stuff and snow. But yeah, what can you do? Oh yeah, I got a 110. I have a X724 John Deere. It's a 4-wheel steer model. And I like it. They say you can put a snowblower on them as well. I think like a 54-inch snowblower on the front end, but I don't know. It's only two-wheel drive, so I don't know if it would do all that good in the snow. Put a tent on it. Yeah, that would be a little hard. Unless I don't know what kind of tent you're talking about. I know that they do make covers. Like I've seen the foldable type. But the problem with those is they don't go all the way down to the footrests. So then you're still going to get air blowing up on you, So my theory was just to, well, I tried these here. These are my old flagpole mounts made out of pipe. Of course, I welded my nuts to them, but these almost, I think if I grind the stinking paint off, I should be able to slip them right into here. Right in these little cargo holes. So I think if I go here and there over to the other end, just do like a square box design. It's simple and it's cheap to build. But I haven't decided if I'm going to make it out of steel pipe or make it out of PVC. Pipe would be stronger, but PVC would be lighter. So what do you do, right? I missed a comment. Well, I don't know what they're talking about for snow yet. Some people are saying that it's supposed to be colder than normal, and other people are saying it's supposed to be warmer than normal. Well, if it's warmer than normal, that usually produces a lot of snow. And then you get a lot of snow. And then if it's cold, then you don't really get a lot of snow. Last year we didn't get too much for snow. But still got enough. So, I missed a comment. Where'd you go? Where'd it go? Come on, phone. Show me the comment. There was a comment here. Show it to me. Yeah, I'm in northern Minnesota, like way, way the hell up north. Like the Canadian border. It's about 3-4 miles that direction, straight north. You can take the bridge and go to North Dakota and go to the border. There was a border crossing over there, a couple of miles, but they closed that one down in the early 2000s. I guess just funding or whatever. But yeah, I'm way the hell up north. Like, I'm even further north than you, because you said that you're by Minneapolis, I believe, so north of Minneapolis. Yeah, well, I'm even further north. So, and North Dakota is literally just, well, you're not going to be able to see it because it's snowing, but I don't really want to be out because it's cold, but you're not going to be able to see crap. But way back in the distance, you see those little fake trees, or, well, not fake, but right there's some trees. Well, between those trees that are all along there, and then the other side, that's the Red River, and then right over there is North Dakota. So I'm literally about a mile from North Dakota as well. So I am not that far from anybody. So yeah, the snow is kind of sticking. Because I'm not wearing my snow boots either, but yeah. I don't know how much snow exactly we'll get. I haven't even checked the radar today. I just kind of give up, because nobody knows the damn truth anymore. I'm getting so fed up with their BS. It's just like, look up to the sky. Clouds, possibly gonna do something. Sunny, it ain't gonna do bleep. So, and I think school's getting out. There's a private school right in front of my house. That's a private school right over there. Sounds like somebody's doing a burnout. But yeah. So, what else is going on? Well, not too much really. I'm just gonna make a little live stream here and be done with it, kinda. I don't really know if I should adjust those front shocks anymore or not. I'm kind of scared to, because after I adjusted it the first time, she was kind of feeling funny, so I don't know. You would think adjusting it too much, it wouldn't make a difference. It would just make this ride a little harder, but kind of just felt like it was in low range for some reason. Not too sure why it did that, but it did it. So, yeah. Yeah, it's... Well, it's kind of, for the shocks anyway, I was kind of scared to do that because that's my first time doing that. I've never touched them before in the 10 years I've owned this machine. But it's just the front end just seems so saggy with the plow on it, because the plow is way too heavy for the front end of that four-wheeler, but I don't know. It's just, I want to get rid of that plow and get a snowblower or something better suited. Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking about doing too, is maybe just upgrading the front shocks to... I think that these are kind of wore out, but I mean they're the original ones. I've never changed them out because they weren't, they just didn't show any signs of wear, like actual breaking, or they didn't fail. They're still there, but they just seemed like it just seemed like over time the front end started sagging down further and further and further. I mean, now it looks like it's sitting more level, but I only went one notch, so I don't know. I'm not sure if I should maybe go another notch. But come to find out, I think they weren't even adjusted correctly anyway, even from the factory, because I think, like I said, the front one there, or the front left one, that was adjusted, I think 3 or 4 notches, and then this one was only like 2, so they were off. So I just adjusted them myself. So, but it seems better now, only being 1 notch. But yeah, well, you guys always get the hot weather. We have short summers and long winters. So, I wish we had longer summers. That's what I wish. I'm sick of these long, cold winters. School's getting out. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I just wanted to show a little bit of snow that we were getting to, and looks like she's finally letting up. So, and there goes FedEx. But yeah, I don't plan on live streaming for too long. It's just a quick little live stream and then be done with it, I guess. So, enjoy the snow, yeah. Yeah, no thanks. If I could go south for a couple of months, I'd be alright with it. I wouldn't miss the snow at all. Because winters are just too long here. I feel like they're longer than the summers are. Probably because they are. But I don't think the snow will stay, though. I mean, it might melt, so... Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to move to Tennessee. Not really sure if I'd want to. Well... Could, I guess, just move there, I guess, and try it. See if you like it. I don't know. If you don't like it, then I guess you just find another place to live. That's what my sister's done. My sister lived in Florida for, I think, about 3 or 4 years. About 3 years, I think. And now she moved back here, so... She moved closer back to home now, so... But yeah, my sister moved from Florida because she couldn't really stand the heat and the humidity because it was so high. And then she had insane bugs in her apartment, so that was getting old as well. So... Here comes FedEx. Hey, slow down. I wonder if he's going to my place. Nope, he's turning left. You son of a bitch. Whatever, I'm not expecting anything, but I was kind of hoping I'd get something in the mail, just for the hell of it. Whatever. I missed some comments. Where the hell are all they? Mom, there's probably more people living in Nashville, I bet. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know exactly how big it is there, but I imagine it's big enough. So... Yeah, cars are expensive here, too. No, I think they're kind of expensive anywhere, but... Who knows? I guess that'll be my next investment too. Got to get a pickup as well because we kind of need another one. So the one that we have currently is getting wore out. Yeah, well, those emissions bullshit or whatever you're talking about in California, there, it's bullshit. I mean, they're more strict over there than they are here. I mean, here, well, I think it's pretty much illegal to roll coal anywhere even if you're driving something diesel. But I mean, I think pretty much if you did that in California, you're pretty much gonna get bitch slapped with a ticket from anybody. People cry because, oh, you're polluting our earth. Well, but you're not the one paying for the diesel fuel or the gas. So, keep your mouth shut. So, I missed a comment. So, well, you really should be allowed to do that with any car. You know, even if you're driving something that's older than 15, I don't know what the hell it matters. I mean, if I want to come in my 1939 Chevy C10 or whatever the hell it is that they made back then, it's like I should be allowed to, regardless if it's puking out exhaust or not. It's like, gets me from point A to point B. So no, that's the kind of the reason why I don't want to live in California. Plus, California is just way too fucking expensive. Way too expensive. I mean, like my property here, it's about just 1 acre of land. I got it for like 55, 60,000, and in California it'd be like 100,000 to even get the same size of land. Not worth it. Well, I don't know how it can be pretty there at all. It seems like everyone there is on drugs or they're, or it just California seems like a shit show. But yet they sit there and say, "Oh, you gotta come here for a vacation." Yeah, you can get cancer in the meantime, I guess, because apparently anything that goes into California, you get cancer instantly. So I don't know. So. I would stay in the mountains. That's what I do. Stay in the mountains. You can stay away from all the assholes that way. I got plenty of assholes right here in town to freaking deal with. And unfortunately, it's illegal to shoot them, so what can you do? Well, it seems like no matter what you ship to, like if you're living in California and no matter what you buy, hell, you could buy a fucking TV remote and then it says on the sticker, beware, product could cause cancer in the state of California. Like, what the hell does that even mean? Like, what is so wrong with California that no matter what you touch, you're going to get cancer from it? It's like, what the hell? It's like, no wonder why so many people are moving away from California. Stupid. Well, I don't get it. Like, what's the problem with products in California? It's like no matter what you touch, you're at risk of getting cancer. It's like, well, I mean, does California have some kind of I don't even know what I want to call it, like a curse or something, or is there something in the air that is causing cancer-related things and stuff to percolate and come to life and eat you alive in the middle of the night when you're sleeping? It's like, what the hell? So I don't know. It's just, I have no clue. But I guess whatever. That's the way California is. So. I think the whole state of California is a freaking nuclear disaster. I thought the Chernobyl nuclear power plant was the worst. I don't know. I'm starting to think about California. They're probably even just as worse. So, at least at the power plant, they're getting that under control. They're actually trying to figure shit out. Whereas in California, they ain't doing shit. It's just like, whatever. You get cancer, not my problem. That's the way I see it. So, but what can you do? Yeah, well, we got illegals everywhere. There's nothing we can do about it. They could stop bringing those illegals here. That would save us a lot of money. But they got to make us think that make other people think that we're like the best country in the world. It's like, fuck that. This is our country. Should only be white people living here. Nobody else. Outsiders not welcome. Because they cause too much freaking drama. But then a lot of white people have been known to cause drama too. So I guess where do you draw the line, But I guess if you cause problems, you got a brain tumor. So yeah. on here. We have a nice little cult living here in town too. But they kind of more or less just keep to themselves. But they've been acting kind of stupid lately too. But they're pretty much just a cult thing, whatever you want to call them. That's their school over there too. It's a private school. It's just meant for them. So. Yeah, well, these people are just kind of, I don't even know. They believe in God, but their God's a little bit different than ours, I guess. But they're just still, I don't know. They're not normal. They wear the same type of clothes. You know, like it has to be a certain style of clothing for when you're in public and when you're going to school or church or whatever the hell it is. You know, whereas a normal person like me, you know, you can kind of just wear whatever the hell you want, and if people don't like it, you can shove your foot up their ass. So, yeah, I don't go to church either. It's just, I know that my great grandparents, they always tried to make us go when we were kids, but once we got old enough to start putting our own foot down, we kind of, you know, just said no. We're you know, it's not for us. It's just, yeah, I'd rather sit at home, I guess, and watch YouTube videos and work on our farm than anything else. It's just, you know, it's just not my. It's not. I mean, it could be other people's cup of tea, but it's not my cup of tea. You know. So I'm not gonna waste my time with it. It's really no sense. So I'm pretty sure once we die, we all go to the same place, no matter what. 6 feet under the ground. That's pretty much the only place we're going. Yeah, that's what it seems like. It's like you should be more worried about what's going on in the moment. Don't worry about the damn future. You know, it's like once you're dead, your problems are over with. It's like you don't have to pay bills anymore. You know, and like screw it. You know. Yeah, that's just waste of money in my book. And you got that freaking, what is that, $2 billion freaking dollars? They got that going to the environment plan, whatever the frick it is, you know, for the environment protection crap. That's like, you know, we have a virus crisis going on right now, and maybe we should be giving out that money to people that can't work right now instead of, you know, planting more trees and finding better ways of making energy. And it's like, let's just focus on us for once instead of the planet. The planet's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. And if it blows up, it blows up. We fucked up. Oh, well, we fucked up. Nobody cares. We're going to be dead anyways. What the hell does it matter? We're going to be dead, so what the hell does it matter? So, I don't know. I ain't voting for anybody. I ain't voting for Donald Trump, and I ain't voting for the other cocksucker. I ain't voting for nobody. I think they're both fucking idiots in their own ways. Donald Trump's just a joke. I'm surprised nobody has sniped him yet. It's like, you had no problem sniping the other presidents back in, what, the 70s or 80s, whenever the hell it was that president got sniped in the head. So, who's waiting? What's the wait here, you know? It's like, we got another president that could be taken out, but what can you do? Nope, I haven't voted at all. I haven't voted in, well, I've never voted. So he should just go stay in his little nuclear bunker. That's where he's better off just staying at, because he's useless to everybody anyway. He's a waste of skin and everything else, so he can go stay down there. We don't need him up here. We'll just throw him in the bunker, and then we'll take all his money and pay off everyone's debt and make everyone's lives actually easier. So, but yeah, still waiting for round 2 of that Trump money. I just call it Trump money because technically it's supposed to be coming from him, but I don't know. I'm waiting for round 2 of that, but it's been delayed for like ever now. So, what can you do? Yeah, I probably should smoke a little bit. Yeah, I figured there was some kind of a cocksucker that was always stopping something. Because, you know, there's a lot of people that actually do need that money, even more than me. I mean, I get money coming in, you know, so it's not like I don't need it. It's not mandatory, but there's a lot of people that it is mandatory, that they need that kind of money, and they're getting fuck all, so. Yeah, well, it's not going to make her look good either, you know. It's going to make her just look like a fucking cunhole. Well, maybe somebody should keep her tied down to the bed. That's what it sounds like to me. And need to gag her mouth. And then just leave her. We don't need them either. So. But yeah. It's freaking snowing again. Look at that. I don't know if I'd even want her making my sandwich, to be honest with you. She probably would do a shitty job of it. No, no thanks. I don't want her. I don't want her making my sandwich. I'll make it myself because I don't need her, you know, wiping her ass with it or something stupid like that. It's like, you know, fuck you. So, yeah, it's the snow's pretty much sticking. I don't know. It might melt though, because they are talking 40s in a couple of days. So I don't know, it might melt, but you never know though. You never know. That's the comment section thing we're doing here. Well, who knows? Who knows exactly how much we'll get of it? Because they're saying right now 1 to 3 inches, but for the grand total for the whole year, that's pretty much unknown. Some are saying lots, and some are saying not much at all. But who knows? They don't know nothing. Yeah, all right, man. You take her easy. Stay away from those idiots. Yep, take her easy. But yeah, so it's pretty much what's going on anyway. There's lots of snow. It's starting to snow again. Can't freaking believe it. Insane. Anyways, I guess I'm going to take off. Like I said, I didn't plan on live streaming this long, but, you know, there you go. Just something worthwhile, I guess, to see, and lots of freaking snow. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I guess I'm going to take off because I'm freezing out here, and I'm going to go and warm up and probably find something to eat, so. But yeah, anyways, guys, I guess I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.